what's the deal, and if you guys are old, what that shit do. All right. Keep in mind that these messages are general, so if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Catch me on the next one, and hopefully it sticks. Okay. Now, collective, this message is so sweet. Like, this message is very sweet, and I feel like it has me even saying that, it has a lot to do with just the person that you are. You can really be in this like Queen of Cups type of energy. You're really a sweetheart. Okay, like you are somebody who's very helpful, somebody who's very caring, nurturing, resourceful. You know, water sign energy can be significant here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, but I got two songs. And when it comes to this angel energy that you hold, right? Very much so like a goddess type of energy, right? Your presence is very alluring. You know, like you ever just came across somebody and you just did not know what it was about them, but it drew you into them, right? It just made you want to show or give the most softest parts to this type of person, right? Hey, Tainted. And it makes me think of, even with the downloads, it makes me think of my two really good friends, Z and Megan, that had passed away last year. It's coming up on their year anniversary. They passed away 2 weeks away from each other. And that makes me think of like when I used to see Megs, right? Somebody's name could be Megan. Somebody could call their friend Megan Megs, because that's what I called her. But every time I'll see her, she'll be like, "Hey, Angel." You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the way in which like she addressed me. "Hey, Angel." So that can be significant. Somebody could call someone Angel. But okay, as far as the two song downloads, I got Amanda Perez. Okay, y'all know that was a long time banger back in the day. Okay, MySpace days. If you don't know what MySpace is, you listen. Exit the chat. Okay. Somebody may need their space, because when I was speaking on or somebody wants you to come over to their place, because I'm hearing that October London song, "Take you back to my place." That's the only part I can remember right now. But Amanda Perez, that song that she had called Angel, right? And oh yeah, Tainta said she got new music out. I think I recently just, yeah, it was with some other girl, but a lot of people in that in the comments that I seen, they was like they should have had her make a song with Kehlani. And I was like, yeah, that probably would have been dope. You know what I'm saying? Something as far as like the LGBTQ community can be significant here. I mean, it is Pride Month, so happy Pride Month to who it applies to, okay? But in that song, it was basically a tribute to two of her cousins that had passed away. One name was Michael and Benitez Perez. Somebody's last name could be Perez, somebody's name could be Michael, somebody's name could be Benitez. That could be a confirmation for somebody, okay? But in the music video, they explained how the video depicted a story about a getaway driver who wants to leave his life of crime, but ultimately is killed by his gang leader. So I feel like that's significant as well. Like, if it is somebody here that lives a certain type of lifestyle, whether you gang bang, whether you scam, you just waiting for the motherfucker to do what they do and help them get away, it makes you just as much liable as the person actually doing the shit. It's kind of like guilty by association energy here. Okay, somebody could feel as though like you really are, again, like this sweetheart, this angel, and maybe the person that may not like you, okay, somebody don't fuck with you, could have caused someone to feel or to think a certain type of way about you. But when it comes to like who you actually are, you really are an angel, but that be them low vibrational ass energies that be so irritated by your angel like energy to where they just feel like they have to project that darkness that they fucking have within themselves to anybody that will fucking listen. So somebody feels as though like, damn, I fuck with this person and I like this person, but I don't see why this person don't like this person. It's like somebody feels like they're stuck in the middle. It's making me think of that old what's that old show we used to Malcolm in the Middle. Okay, somebody could be a middle child. Somebody's name could be Malcolm. That could be significant. But anywho, right? If it is somebody here that lives that certain type of lifestyle, right, where you're putting your own self in harm's way in order to participate in something, even if it's not you really the one getting your hands dirty, like something could have recently just happened to where like it stopped you from being at a certain place at a certain time. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like this can be you simply because you have this angel-like energy. Even if you do live that certain type of lifestyle, I feel like it could be somebody who is still very much so charismatic. So maybe like you could have went out your way to help someone. I'm getting like maybe like an elderly person, or you seen somebody who was stranded, or I don't know, you did something to be of an angel to someone, of a help to someone. But it's like you did not understand the fact that by somebody here participating and helping and doing something for someone kind of caused you to dodge a bullet. Literally or figuratively. Okay? You never know the ways in which your heart can cause you to do certain things that would listen. Whew. Some of you guys could have recently lost someone. Okay, and what I'm getting, because I've been picking up this heavily, because you guys have been detaching a lot from people, right? You are taking your light and you are getting on to where you can be able to shine comfortably. All right, so even if it wasn't like a physical death, I feel like it's kind of half and half with the collective. Some of you guys could have actually really lost a loved one, and on the other end, your presence no longer being around a certain type of lover, situationship, family, worker, love interest, whatever, it feels like somebody really lost someone very precious to them. Okay, but I'm also got that energy of like no love lost. So it's like, yeah, you may still love these people or have love for them, but it's kind of like just from a distance. I don't, with this angel energy, like I don't feel like you hate anybody. Hate is such a strong word. You know what I'm saying? Like you just may dislike the things that they did or that they do. But the separation from dislike and hate is like you give people grace. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I understand that this is the way in which you are in this point in time in life, and I don't know whatever that is. But that don't mean that I gotta stick around to it, accept it, especially if it is hindering, hurting, or anything that is damaging to you. So again, it's like no love lost. I hope you figure that out in whichever way that you can. It's making me think of, you remember when Kevin Gates, they was on like the red carpet, and the shade room somebody wanted somebody to be shady, or somebody thought that like you was gonna be shady towards them, and you really wasn't. That's what I'm saying. Like the shade room kept asking Kevin Gates, like, oh, I see you and Brittany, what's her name, Brittany, whatever, didn't basically come together, right? So his statement was, I don't speak on who I love. I don't speak on who I love. So even with people that you had to take your light, your energy away from, when people still ask you about them, it's like, yes, it's no love lost. But I ain't gonna speak on this person because it's kind of like if I love you, I'ma always love you. Now the proximity in which I do that, or the ways in which I show that may differ. That may differ. But nonetheless, if you had love for someone, you're gonna always have love for them, whether you rocking with them or not. because that really just shows, like, you know how you carry yourself, how you choose to speak on people afterwards. It really just shows your sense of integrity, your sense of loyalty that you had to a motherfucker. You can always see the loyalty that a motherfucker never had in you the minute that you don't fuck with them, and they quick to talk down on you, say this about you, spread your business, all this and all that in the third. You feel me? All right, so one of Amanda's family members had passed away from the song Angel, right? Because I'm trying to break down the downloads before we get into the T to confirm, okay? So one of her cousins had passed away, I'm sorry, from heart failure, okay? That's crazy. As soon as I said that, the sirens. Okay, so I don't know. Somebody could have had to go to the hospital or something. But he was an inspiration to Amanda and always encouraged her to work hard for her at her music. Okay, so somebody could be in the music industry. It could be somebody. I'm just feeling like, again, y'all don't know how many angels, how protected you are. That's why you have this type of energy about you, because it's like, even though you may be walking into establishments by yourself, your energy feels as though it's more motherfuckers around you. Okay, maybe it's the way in which you grace a room, your sense of confidence, or you hold your head up high. You know, it just screams that, like, I don't know, collective. It's just, ooh. It gets the people going, okay? So yeah, also for me to piggyback on that download of when it was talking about the video and how it depicted how the getaway driver wanted to lead the life of crime, but he got killed by his own gang leader. Understand that when you deal with certain type of people that operate in those type of ways, even though you may have a good heart in doing it, with going about doing some shady shit to other people, don't mean that those same people, even if you done caught them your bros, you done went back to the sandbox or whatever the case may be. It could be a motherfucker that feels like they always get caught with shit and this and that, whatever, and you could be doing the shit and you don't never get caught, you never get wrapped up in stuff, you just move a little smarter or whatever the case may be. But motherfuckers recognize that. They feel away. It's kind of like keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So don't ever think that this very same things that you are doing to other people, that one day the people that is closest to you, no matter how much you have grown, elevated, or whatever, you still grace these places and things like that, that they won't do some shit like that to you. It's making me think of Nipsey Hussle. Okay? His own, whoever that shot him was from his own hood. And that happens often when it comes to the gang community. So when you have an idea of knowing that that is something that happens, like, listen, I'm just hearing like somebody who could be involved in those type of activities. You never know when God will send you an angel. Just like in the song, what she say? God sent me an angel from the heavens above. Send me an angel to heal my broken heart from being in love. Cause all I do is cry to wipe the tears from my eyes. It's like somebody feels like they always have to be so hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you live that certain type of lifestyle, I get it. You know, you got to be on defense. You got to have a certain type of demeanor about yourself so a motherfucker don't think that you weak. I get it. But when you're around that so much, especially when it comes to like you meeting a love interest, it's like sometimes motherfuckers just don't know how to cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying? You being aggressive, like you talking to me like I'm one of your niggas. Like, hold on. That could be significant here. Like, I ain't your homie. You got to be a little soft over here. But I feel like you give somebody this energy to where like they could be going through something. Like you give them a safe place to land. Okay? You give them a safe place to land, and that lets me go into Anita Baker Angel song, right? You're my angel. So somebody's name could be Anita, somebody or Nita, somebody can call somebody that. Somebody's last name could be Baker. Okay? It's making me think of All American too. You know, remember when Coach, what's his name? I think his name was Coach Baker. He was like a father figure to I forgot his name. So what's his name? The main character. Because his father had passed away. So somebody could have like a stepdad that could be someone's angel, or something significant of that. Baker. Somebody could like to bake. Somebody who's really good at baking. Okay, so it says the song emphasizes the I can't read my own writing, goddamn. Bear with me. Okay, okay, it says it emphasizes like the profound connection and intimacy shared, describing the relationship as a source of happiness and comfort amidst life challenges. Okay, you give like a positive impact. You give such a positive impact on someone, collective. Like, again, somebody could be really used to living a certain type of lifestyle, but then when they came across you, it's like you, I'm hearing Neo song, cause baby, you make me better. You make me better. Use a movement by yourself, but I'm a force when we're together. All you good all by yourself. And baby, you make me better. I feel like you teach someone, like, you don't have to live this certain type of lifestyle in order to acquire the things that you want. Because when you live that, you know, for whoever that pertains to, when you live that certain type of lifestyle, it's only two ways that you can go with that. Okay, you're gonna fuck around and fuck with the right person on the wrong day, and you out of here. Or you can get caught slipping, get set up by your own people, or whatever the case may be, and you behind bars. So it's like, which one? If that type of lifestyle only gives you those two outlets when it comes to being so persistent and contributing to it, that ain't really much of a goddamn good deal, if you ask me. Okay, yeah, you know, things are temporary, but when you build things with integrity, it lasts longer. I'm hearing fast money ain't good money. Okay, because it can be taken away. Anything can be taken away from you just as quick as you got it. So let's get into the tea. Let's get into what's going on within y'all. How y'all feeling just within whatever journey that y'all are currently on. Okay, let's see. What's the main gist of how you setting the tone for people? Okay, courage. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I'm telling you, collective, I'm hearing walk in any room and light it up. I know you like that. You did type to make me like that. Okay, you guys have been really working on your confidence, on just showing up. Okay, that's the hardest part when it comes to anything, is showing up. All right. Also, I feel like somebody didn't feel like you, didn't think that you had, because I seen the UPS truck, and you already know what that shit about. The ops, okay? The ops. Somebody did not think that you had the courage to step up to them. Somebody feels as though just because you have like this soft energy, very angel-like, you're a sweetheart, right? Ain't no way collective is gonna get like that with me. Oh, but you did. Okay, you did. Because now somebody is worried about it. It's like you just not letting people punk you. It's like, yes, you are a sweetheart, but like within all of us, we all, even the people who operate in a negative aspect, right? That's their default. They have a light side too. They just don't choose to use that shit. Sometimes it may hurt. It may be a little fearful. What does it say with courage here? Because it can go all across the board with what you need have to have the courage to do. And sometimes, it's hard for us, for people, in general, that just, again, their default is that negativity aspect about them. And it's scary to face your own shit when it's like, damn, I really am a negative ass person. Like, damn, my mind automatically just goes to bad shit. It's a reason. It's like, you got to take a look at the ways on how people interacted with you throughout your whole life. Did you have people around you that encouraged you, that spoke life into you, that showed you that there's so many possibilities or so many other ways that you can do something other than this or other than that? That all plays a part. And I hate how people nowadays be trying to discount it and be like, oh, you just got daddy issues or mommy issues. I mean, well, shit, them was the first motherfuckers that you met in this motherfucker. Come on, in this motherfucker. As soon as you got here, listen, that was the first two. Jeez. And then it goes to your other siblings if you had any, and if you don't have any siblings, then that played a part in the type of friends that you had, the way in which people treated you when you grew up. Like it plays a part. Each day collects data as far as how we're going to be the next day. From what we listen to, how we think, the type of people that we around, and things like that. I feel like some of y'all really caused some type of shift, some type of a switch up here. It took a lot of courage to do so as well, because not too many people are willing to want to step away from toxicity and just shit that's not serving them and choose to do something better. And it's just giving, some people could be around people to where you could be wanting to do good things, and motherfuckers want to make a joke out of it. Like, this nigga want to go back to school. This nigga they want to drink water. A motherfucker passing you a shot, and you like, nah, I'm just gonna drink some water. Like, oh, so you too good? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't want to hang out on the block. I don't want to do all of that because I already know how hot it is. Not just speaking temperature-wise. I mean, shit, they say in the summertime, shit get cracking. So somebody just knows, it's like, again, somebody's spirit or whatever is just telling them, like, yeah, I ain't trying to be over there. But energetically, though, because I wanted to say I don't want to be like y'all. Energetically, that's what it gives. I don't want to be like y'all. But I feel like you stood 10 toes down on how you feel. And it's crazy because with this worry energy coming out here, right? It says, I am learning that worrying doesn't change the outcome. Like, you don't want to be in areas with people, places, or things, or what have you, to where you have to worry, like, dang, is this person cheating on me? Dang, am I being set up? Dang, if you around people like that, you gotta worry, like, damn, do you even fucking like me? If it's not a clear yes, it's a clear no. If you don't feel safe, it is a reason as to why you don't feel safe. Even if it's around the motherfuckers that you kick it with every day. You know when some shit feel off. You know when some shit not right. Like, And it be that second. That's how quick you can be. You can be from dodging that bullet. Like, it be that second where you be like, yeah, nah, I ain't gonna go. And then you could just, your body is gonna tell you. A lot of you guys are elevating. I just seen this duck flap his wings. A lot of you guys really are elevating or ascending spiritually. You really are learning how to trust your intuition. Yeah, look at that. Surrender energy. Yes. I can release my need to control because, yeah, somebody really did. Somebody wanted you to like bow down to them. I don't know why I'm still getting like this gang energy. This could be a gang of just people trying to gang up on you. This could be an actual gang. You know what I'm saying? This could be about people that you could have considered gang. That's like LA term, right? When you say gang, like these are your homies and things like that. But I'm talking about like street gang as well. Something with gang here, okay? It's heavily giving. It's crazy because it's like crabs in a barrel mentality when it comes to certain people. Maybe like the materialistic things is what causes people to feel as though they are in someone within a community. But when you have certain things that can't be bought, that becomes very intimidating, collective. Because again, it could be a lot of lost souls, right? That could have found the sense of themselves by being around other lost souls. And they all keep each other at a certain type of bay or whatever it is. But the minute something outshines someone within that same barrel, that can become threatening. It could be a motherfucker that ain't never had no bitches. I'm hearing, you ain't got no bitches. No, my spirit team is fucking funny today, bro. Who ain't got no bitches? You ain't even got to be the one to do that. Your energy speaks for itself. You could be the quietest one, but motherfucker, listen, she gonna approach you out of the group. She gonna be more interested in you out of everybody else that feel like they gotta do all of this and do all of that to prove that they somebody. That shit you can't buy, collective. You can't buy that shit. It ain't on the shelf. You can't get it shipped to you on Amazon. That's strictly from the hands of the Most High. That's how He made you. Okay? That's how He made you. So when people feel as though like you don't have any fears, it's like, no, you have fears. You just worked up a way. You know that like worrying about the things that scare you is not going to change it. You won't know unless you try, is what I'm getting. But going back to whoever thought that they didn't think that because you are like this sweetheart type of energy that you couldn't get there with them, okay? Hey, I'm hearing, because I'm about to say rah rah. What's that song by Savvy Third? It is called Rah Rah. He was like, and I used to always sing this fucking song. Why am I having a brain fart right now? But it is, again, with gang energy, because he was like, I'm from Crib Street. Why can't I get that fucking song? Hold on. He said, I am not finna play with these niggas. Hold on. I got it on me right now. It's like, but I'm what that life about. I'm not about that life. I'm what that life about. I'm really, I ain't, fuck a nigga really mean off of Crib Street. It's a whole lot of trying to hit me. I can't really get the damn song. But yeah, it is some gang ass energy for real. Somebody really had the courage to like, again, step into your purpose is what I'm getting. What's this courage energy? But it's giving that vibe of like you associating with, it's like you choosing better. Again, it makes you a threat. It really does make you a threat because it's like, who do you think you are to want to better your life, to go out and start to be more popping than me? Like, it just makes these people feel as though you are leaving. And that's so crazy because, y'all, yesterday when for Father's Day, we were in the living room like my brother and stuff, and we were all talking, and my niece, we were just talking about like our what is your biggest fear, right? And it was funny because my nephew was like, I thought I was just gonna say spiders or some shit, like. We was laughing, but my niece, she went deep with it. She was just like, my biggest fear is like fear of being left behind, like being stuck and stagnant, not doing anything in life, and seeing everybody else do things, and I'm not doing it, and I'm not doing nothing. And that's your and it's so, oh, thank you God. That's so crazy that we was just speaking on that, because that's the energy that you give people. You really are going somewhere. You really are going places, and these people see this in you. So when you choose to stop being on fuck shit and you start doing good shit, to them, you have the courage to separate yourself from that certain type of lifestyle or way of being. And you don't know, like, you motivate these people. But to the ones that are intimidated by you, they worry that, like, you are going to outshine them or be better than them. It is going to leave them to feel as though these are just some street niggas. These are some street bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. But listen, you're not here to preach to the people. Like, oh, you should do this with your life. No, these are grown ass people. They can do what they want. With surrender, I can release the need to control. So you let people be and do what they want to do. But when they see how you move and you do what you do, you don't have to tell them. They see what it has done for you. And again, some people are intimidated. Some people are motivated by it. Because with this worry energy, again, it gives that energy like, I feel like I'm being left behind. You going to better your life, and you making me feel like I ain't doing shit. Every time I look up, you doing something. Because what? Our spirit guides, our angels, they are our guides. You know what I'm saying? Just as well as we have the ones that has passed on that continue to look and protect us and help give us those intuitive feelings to help us be pushed into a different direction. They are earth angels, light workers. Hello. That's going to help and guide you and give you that confirmation of whatever the fuck it is that you have in your spirit that you already have a knowing that you need to switch up on. And sometimes you may not want to hear it from certain type of people, but I feel like a lot of people, again, they're being real connected with Big G. I just recently seen this guy speaking on the podcast, right? And I love this for everybody who is, because, man, you just don't know how good God is when you get to really see in the ways that he works in your life. Ooh. Ooh. But I was watching this podcast of this guy. He was speaking. He was like, when it comes to whoever he has a partner, he was like, they got to be like, he was like, they got to be like up here with Big G, basically. He was like, because I need you to be like, no, yeah, God told me, don't do that. I'm like, okay, he told you, all right. Like, trusting the judgment, because shit, you never know. Your lover, you can probably see things in other people that you don't. And you never know the ways in which God will speak to that person and give you a confirmation. That's why, listen, it's so important. When God is the center of a relationship, it's going to cancel out all the outside noise, because y'all both can hear him. Y'all both already know what the deal is. So if they miss it, and you got one that's connected to, oh, best believe they gonna catch it. They gonna what? Catch it. But he was basically like, yeah, like she got to be like. He was like, I need to know that. He was like, I need you to know before I tell you I know. He was like, you about to pass out? He was like, yeah, how'd you know? Like, cause yeah. That in tune. Oh man, I feel like you have a way of reading someone that It scares someone. I feel like it kind of scares someone as far as like, but that's just somebody who gives a fuck. You know, when somebody really cares about you, they're gonna pay attention to your body language, they're gonna pay attention to your tone, they're gonna pay attention to the way in which you moving, they're gonna pay attention. Love the way you pay attention. You notice everything, and you are my everything. Okay, you have a lover here. They do want to have the courage to maybe hit you up, see what you got going on. They worried that maybe somebody else done came and got this angel, came and got you, collective. Okay, it's a lot of downloads coming in. We only 2 cards in. That's so funny. Yeah, gratitude. I'm hearing the song, 'cause he is the truth, said he is so real, and I love the way that he makes me feel. And if I am a reflection of him, then I must be fly. Yeah, it shines so bright. I remember the very first day that I saw him. I found myself immediately intrigued by him. It's like I met this man from another life. Like back then, I was his husband. Maybe he was my wife. And even the things I don't like about him, I find with me. 'Cause it's not hard to understand him, 'cause he's so much like me. And it's truly my pleasure to share his company. If it's God's gift to breathe. It's like it's one part in the song I was trying to get to. I don't know where part in the song it is, but she expresses like even if they were not together, she was still grateful to even like come across this type of person. Like, ooh, collective. Who is this person? They feel like this about you. Like even past lovers like that you no longer associate with just based off your energy alone, they're very grateful, whether it be lovers, platonic, non-platonic, friends, people you work with. They were very grateful to come across somebody that was like you. Okay, I'm hearing, I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you done show me in a special way. You feel when you hold me, we gon' always be together, baby. That's what you told me, and never leave me, 'cause I ain't never had nobody to me like you. Ain't nobody did it the same since you left like you, collective. Nobody loved, nobody, listen. Nobody put the cover over you, over them, like you did, collective. Nobody put the cover over them like you, okay? If you are old hair, you know what I'm talking about. That's why I'm laughing about that story. Okay. Great gratitude. It says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. So it's like, man, somebody wants another opportunity with you. Whoever's in this sense of worrying, okay? Maybe they did. It's given like you don't know what you had until it's gone. But somebody been counting down the days, okay? Because again, in the Amanda Perez song, Angel, she said, it's been 5 months since you've been away, left without a word and nothing to say. If I was the one who gave you my heart and soul, but it wasn't good enough for you. So it's like this person, you were a blessing to them. You were a blessing to them. And somehow it wasn't enough for them. You can't, what do I want to say? You can't, it's like you can't you can't like over love someone to love you in the ways in which like they just don't have the capacity to do it. You can show motherfucker all the love in the world, but if they don't know how to reciprocate that, you gonna burn your own self out. And that goes back to what? Like, if somebody don't, it shows a reflection of themselves. How we love other people shows a reflection of ourselves. So if there's certain parts that we don't love about ourselves, whether we want to face the fear and admit it or not, it's going to reflect in other aspects of our life. Love, work, friendship, family, all of that. But I feel like somebody here is realizing that. That's why worrying is here, because it's like, whoa, okay, I'm starting to see shit is falling apart. I'm starting to see motherfuckers don't want to fuck with me no more. I'm starting to see that, am I the motherfucking problem? Am I the drama? Yeah. For whoever that was for. I feel like it's these people you separated yourself from. Again, by you separating yourself from a certain type of demographic of people, okay? It's like birds of a feather. I'm seeing this bird all up in his feathers too. That's funny. Birds of a feather flock together. And when I was going back into the house to, I think I was going to get my purse or something. There was this. My dad was sitting outside with the dog, and there was this big old bird feather. It was a big black bird feather that was like in the pathway, and I was like, "Whoa, this is a big feather." He was like, "I know, this is a big bird," and it made me think of the mat feather, right? Because something significant with the heart could be going on with someone. But the mat feather says a lot about how the ways in which God will weigh your heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people carry a lot of things in their heart, and water sign energy is significant, okay? A lot of emotion. I'm hearing like somebody has a heavy heart. But it's something about like when somebody again comes around you, like you just have a way of like energetically like putting your hand. Somebody could be pregnant, because it's making me think of you know how like the pressure of a pregnant woman. I seen like men, like their spouses will hold like their stomach from the back. Right? But that's what I feel like you do to someone's heart when you are around them. Like, you just kind of lift the weight off of somebody's shoulders. All right? With growth here, the ways in which you have grown, collective, it is spreading onto other people. That's the type of, that's why I say you give a positive impact to people. The ways in which you grow and you break free from certain type of ways of being, acting, and doing. Because not a lot of people have the courage to grow. Yeah, they may get older in age. It's getting in at your age and not your shoe size. Somebody can have small feet, okay? Somebody could be like older, but like wear kid sizes. But you're growing, collective. Not just in age, but in like, what does it say? The way you think too. It says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And it's like the more you open up your mind to like how this shit we call life operates, and how law of attraction is so real. You know what I'm saying? It causes you to really look at people differently. Like, you learn to really give people grace, because you understand. I was just having this conversation with my friend during her appointment, and I'm like, you know, you just people are battling things within themselves that you have no idea about. The things that they so fearful to face with confidence. It's you know, a lot of people are battling like certain type of weak parts within them. And when they don't want those certain type of weak parts to be shown, who knows the ways in which people try and cover and mask those things up. And end up being someone that they're not. All to uphold not facing the shit that is going to come sooner or later out. You know what I'm saying? In whichever aspect, love, again, work, all of that. I don't know why I'm hearing you can't handle the truth. Somebody can work in the judicial system. Okay, let's see if, when it comes to love, because I feel like that's just the point that where you're at right now. Like, you're not really worried about anything that ain't worried about you, basically. You know, yeah, you're grateful for having certain people in your life during certain points that you had to get through and things like that. But with growth here, you were never meant to stay there. All right. So when it comes to love, okay, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. You guys is like intuition be going off the ringer. Okay. Something is alarming you with someone. Maybe it's like, it's making me think of what's that lady, her name is Seasoned Dialogue. I love hearing her talk. Okay. And she was speaking on, 3 cards came out. Yeah, reconciliation, red flag, I'm already knowing. But she was basically saying how she didn't, in one of her like speaking poems and whatnot, she basically said like, she didn't want anybody to come into her energy to break what she spent so much time healing from. Okay, so y'all not looking at the red flags of like, you look a little pink, it's a little scarlet, I need a more redder flag, okay, to be sure. Like, no, you like, if that shit even look like it got a hue of pink, and you know, pink and red, you know, pink is like love, right? It's so close to get them mixed up. But I'm pretty sure, I feel like a lot of y'all, for the most part, y'all have a clear indication of like, okay, maybe you have learned how to address things head on, so you get close, so you can actually see. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all have been having a lot of courage to ask certain questions. Like, all right, cool. Like, are you with somebody? Like, no. Okay. Is it somebody that thinks that you are with them? No? Okay. Do you got somebody from your past that's still sprung up on you, keep popping up crazy, that is going to be like Oscar the Grouch, is going to come up out the goddamn trash can? And, okay, you ain't got nobody like that? Okay. You asking them questions head on so you can see if the motherfucker red or not. Because it's like, you know, I feel like y'all at this point to where y'all ain't got time to waste. Let's get to the nitty of the grittiest here. Okay? Let's get to the nittiest of the grittiest. Because listen, with reconciliation, some of these people may remind you of people from your past. You like, no, I don't want to go back to something like that, right? With reconciliation energy. You also do have a past ex that do want to come back into your life. This could be somebody who is trying to build up the courage to come and speak to you. Maybe they worry because like maybe they don't know how it's going to go. This is like somebody worrying and like kind of talking themselves out of it, because what does worry say? I am learning that worrying doesn't change the outcome. So it's like, despite, this is like somebody that feels as though I'm going to do this because I feel like I have to do this for me. If this does not have the potential of collective and me reconciliating, then at least I know I tried. It's giving that type of energy, right? It's showing growth. Somebody's trying to grow. Maybe they can't really grow past this situation with you until they, it's giving, somebody wants some sort of like a closure for their sake though. Okay. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay. Now there was a download that I had, and I don't feel like it was meant to give too much energy to it. I feel like this could be somebody who is not really giving too much energy to a parent figure. It's with healing family issues, because I did have another download I wrote in my notes, and the title was like, I put, whose mom is this? That was the download. I'm trying to think what what other little keynotes that I had underneath that title. I can't think of it. Oh, it made me think of Circles by Marcus Houston. Somebody's name could be Marcus. Somebody could live in Houston, Texas, I'm hearing. Um Somebody's last name could be Houston. Who knows? But it's making me think of that song in Circles when he was like, ran across a picture you took of me and you crossed my mind. I still hear saying you love me when I close my eyes. What he say? When he said he ran into your mom the other day, she said she was just 5 minutes away. If you love something, let it go, and if it comes back, then that's how you know. Then I make 4 rights, then you back at it, and now you back in my life. Like somebody feels as though space, right? Even when I was talking about MySpace, right? Somebody felt as though if enough time or separation was set into place, if they revisited this once you and them have grown, then maybe that is what was needed to make a situation better. But however it is, that's why I feel like Spirit wants you to look at the red flags when it comes to this love interest, okay? Because however it is that you guys have left, it's not like you guys, okay, time has passed on and then we come back together and now we're just happy-go-lucky. No, there's a conversation that has to happen here between you and someone. There's some healing that needs to take place. Okay, going back to this mom energy or something like that, I don't know. Somebody could have a mom or a dad that could like always like be in a relationship or in someone's ear in regards to a relationship, or somebody mom that wants you to be with um their child. Also, going back to if this is not love, because I'm getting this as well. I'm also getting, I got this card too, getting to know each other. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And this makes sense to, even with the love aspect, right? For the lover, who I feel like that could be associated with living a certain type of lifestyle, I feel like with healing family issues, this is what they are accustomed to. This is the way in which they grew up. So this is all that in which they know how to do. You know what I'm saying? Like they had uncles, they had aunties that lived this certain type of lifestyle, and so forth and so forth. They dated people who also lived that certain type of lifestyle. So it wasn't really much of anybody breaking free from a generational thing. You know, they dated people that gang banged, that was in jail, that did scamming, that did this and did that. Like, so this is somebody who I feel like never really came across somebody who had like that family member, or maybe it could have just been like an older, they only seen it from an older aspect, like that old long-term love, like grandparents type of love, right? Somebody wants that type of love. Somebody don't want to date the type of women or the type of men that is in the certain type of like demographic of people that they have been so accustomed to all along. Because again, that plays a part. Who you date with, who you date, who you friends with, or whatever, it plays a part as far as the places in which you hang and be at, the way in which you think, the way in which you, all the way down to the way in which you dress. Come on. So I feel like somebody here, they may be worried because you do have like this angel type of energy. Again, they're not used to this type of shit. You're very, like, you give, it's very fragile. This person don't talk to you how they may talk to other women or other men. They don't treat, they treat you like how you treat yourself. That's a clear indicator, collective. They treat you how you treat yourself. It's make me think of that song. I downloaded this song in another reading I did, but it's called Radiant Children, and the song is called Gently. When she goes, yeah, I treat you how I treat myself. It's my biggest compliment. Every time you're crying out for help, I got you with confidence. My balance on a whole new scale, and I can still fall for you. And I don't want to see you well, and maybe I won't be as small for you, 'cause I can only hold you if you let me. How much can you give me? I got plenty. I just want to love you gently. Like, okay, collective, for the feminine energy, or even for the masculine energy, take it how it resonates. You know that somebody can come off real tough, real hard, and you're like, dang, I just want to soften you up a little bit, or like, you know what I'm saying? You really truly are an angel. Like, you really give off that energy of like, kick off your shoes, relax your feet. Just kick it. You don't even have to be doing anything with this person. Like, y'all just kicking it. You give off that energy, okay? Yeah, just the way in which y'all engage with each other. Somebody want to put a ring on it, on the real. Somebody is like, by them marrying you, that breaks, like, how you make them want to be a better person. I keep hearing the song, 'cause baby, you make me better. The way in which you make this person want to be a better person simply because of how you are, they just know that has a possibility of changing their whole fucking bloodline. Okay? You ain't gonna be raising your daughters to just care about oh damn. Some of y'all got that super soaker. Wait, the ducks was like, I'm at the cemetery looking at my brother, chilling here with my brother. The ducks, I got to show y'all. Hold on. That shit scared the fuck out of them. Look at that shit. They was just chilling, and that shit turned up. Hey, you could have really engaged with this person, okay, sexually, and it scared the fuck out of them. They're like, hold the fuck up. I feel like you have healing, sensual energy, collective. They like, oh goddamn, I almost drowned. Hold on. What the fuck was that? That's funny as hell. Playfulness, yeah. Hey, y'all could have really had a moment. Like, mother could have jumped or something. You hit a spot. And you like, goddamn, what's wrong? Like, you just gotta laugh that shit off, because it's like, hold the fuck up. What did you do to me? I feel like you and this person, y'all have a good time as well. Like, again, with getting to know each other, it's that just kicking it. Like, with free yourself, this person feels like they can be themselves, is what I'm hearing. But you give them this energy of like, somebody feels like, with whatever type of environment or the things that they have been doing, that was their story. They thought that was just how their story was going to be. Until they came across you and you showed them like, hey, it's a gate. Even though, you know, mentally you may think that it's a gate here, but it's a door that you can get out. And then when you get out, boom, you can do this, you can do that, or whatever the case may be. Somebody could have got out of jail. And somebody could be like helping someone like get their life on a better track. Okay, that could be significant here to someone. But it's very lighthearted energy here. Okay, and I feel like some of y'all could have just went to the park. Okay, that's so funny though. Like that's some shit I'll do. Like, you know, you bring out like an inner child like energy out of someone. Okay, so you can always be playing, laughing, joking, you know. You're that type of person. You can, like, with free yourself, you're more than likely the type of person to get people out of their shell. Like, by how comfortable it is that you are, you have a way of like getting to know or feel the realness of people, no matter how much they like try and stay to themselves and things like that or whatever. Like, you go up to them and be like, so you just go sit over here by yourself. So that's what we doing. We come to places where it's fun, and you just gonna sit here by yourself. You're not really friendly, huh? Like, again, you ask those type of questions, like, but you would break the ice with a motherfucker, okay? The quiet one would probably end up being like, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, be like, see, I knew it was in there. I knew it was in there. Okay, something significant when people say, like, you know, you gotta watch the quiet ones. Oh man. Because again, I feel like you don't have to always be the loudest one in the room. And because people have that persona of like, oh, you gotta watch the quiet ones if it's something like, I mean, well, shit, yeah, because more than likely the ones that are quiet, we are observing the shit that's going on around us. Because when it's given Drake, when he was like, I gotta watch my back because I'm not just anybody. Not everybody holds that angel-like energy. It's recognized for sure, but not everybody holds it. And some people are very intimidated by it because, you know, again, you don't have to be. You never had to be the loudest in the room. You never had to. And that's why I feel like you got a lot of people that want to come back and reconcile with you, whether it be platonic or not. But don't forget to pay attention to those red flags as far as the manner and the ways in which they want to. It's like, what is it? What type of spot? When people from your past want to come back into your life, ask them, what type of spot are you trying to secure in the life, in my life right now? What spot is that? I need to know. I need to know how is it that you want to try, you want to show up. But I feel like even with that, to even have to ask, it's like, I don't even want it. And that's just from my aspect. Maybe that's how some of y'all feel too. But if you know, sometimes some people don't know. So maybe that's that sense of grace, right? But like, I don't know. I just, as you grow, you know, you learn what works for you and what doesn't. You know, some people grow to a point to where it's like, I don't even want to have to ask. I just want to be to the point to where, like, I come across someone and we mesh and we gel so to the point to where the things that we may have to ask or speak on is so minimal. Because we're not going to know everything, and you know, as far as what someone's love language is, and that's when those conversations happen. But sometimes you don't even have to discuss what the love language is. It just happens. It just flows. It's just somebody just hitting it right on every Lord, the sexual energy is whoever this person is that you find yourself connected to on a sensual level, like, yeah. Oh, child, they ain't gotta ask a damn thing. They ain't gonna instruct you, nothing. Yeah, you done shocked their ass. They like, hold the fuck up, what? It was that. I didn't know that this earth angel had all that up in them. trying to make them want to marry me, okay? It ain't gonna be no Kirk and Rashida type shit. Okay, ain't gonna be none of that. Maybe y'all have freed yourselves from a past ex where it was like that. Whoever this person is that wants to reconcile with you, is because somebody sees how much you have grown and they want you now in this growth stage, not knowing that it was because of them that caused you to grow from the person that you was when you were with them. Why go back to what you had to heal from? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That person in the past, they do not deserve the version of you that you have grown to be. Somebody is shocked at the fact of the way in which you have grown, collective. It's very impressive. Despite what you had to face, the courage and the confidence to get through. With this worrying energy, what does it say? I'm learning that worrying doesn't change the outcome. Your energy is like, well, shit, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. And that just shows that you ain't relying on the next motherfucker to help heal you, make you feel happy or anything like that. So that's why you hold this energy, because like you're not looking for any type of outside validation. You are who you are. You've healed in ways that many people have not seen. You did the work and it shows. Pat yourself on the motherfucking back, collective. Pat yourself on the back. Okay, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, because you still have this sense of playfulness about yourself as well. It's like you may bend, but you didn't break. You understand, like, that's a part of growth. There are going to be ups and downs. There are going to be points in life where we may be scared to do certain things, but you want to go the rest of your life with the I shoulda, coulda, wouldas, versus just going head on and seeing. Okay, because you're gonna be, when it comes to whatever it is that someone here wants to take the courage to do, whether it be, I feel like too, when it comes to like their dreams and their goals, it's like by worrying, you're punishing yourself. You're punishing your own dreams and goals, because you have it in you. So that's like you telling yourself you're not capable of doing it. You don't have the confidence right now. You gonna listen to you, right? Maybe it's somebody here as well that is learning how to like speak nicely to themselves. Alchemizing those bad thoughts into not like what's the worst that can happen, but like how good can it get? Okay. Like, again, somebody is making me think of this Instagram post that I seen of this lady. She was at the something like this could have recently happened to y'all. You never know in which way God's gonna bring an angel to you to confirm something that was on your spirit. This woman was in the clothing store. I think she was like in Target or something, and she just approached these two girls, and she was singing to the girl. She was just like, "It's gonna be all right," basically. You know what I'm saying? And it brought the girl to tears. But when I was reading the comments, one of the, what I was thinking, somebody had wrote it in the comments, right? And her friend did not steal that moment from her receiving that message that woman was singing to her. She stood there smiling, because you never know those conversations that she may have had with her friend that is like, yep, this is confirmation. That shit we was talking about is gonna be all right. She stood there and she let her friend receive that. And she was her friend was, crying as the woman was singing to her and everything, because it hit on an aspect of like, wow, like you just never know the ways in which God will bring somebody into your life to just help you uh understand that he heard you. He heard you. And in your heart and heart, you may feel as though he didn't hear me because I'm still going through this. I'm still worrying, things like that. And then boom, you never know. You come across somebody, you can get an opportunity that may change your motherfucking life. You never know. That's how amazing Big G is. Okay? Like when you operate in the ways that pleases him to the best of your ability. Because, we all fall at some point. But again, he's gonna weigh our heart. He knows our intentions behind some of the things that we may do. For people that's living that lifestyle, maybe somebody could have felt as though they didn't want to be you could feel like the black sheep of the family if you choose to take a different route other than what everybody else was accustomed to. Maybe you didn't want to feel like that. Maybe you didn't want to take on the pressure of that. So you could have submitted to being a part of a certain type of demographic. Maybe because all your family members is doctors. That's not what you really want to do. That's what everybody else did. That's to keep up a sense of validation or image to please someone else. But that ain't what you want to do. And you keep thinking about what it is that you really want to do. And maybe you got caught in the act of doing what you do and somebody was like, yo, this is actually fucking dope. What are you doing? Doing this, and you're really actually good at this. y'all, I'm telling y'all, as much as y'all have this earth angel energy, y'all have people that prophesy over your life so much and confirms to you whatever it is that you feel in your heart and heart that you are supposed to be doing. Like, I have had friends that I'm not even, that I don't really associate with anymore. But I've had friends that I have known at a young age, that I've seen certain things in them at a young age as far as like their personality, what they do. And I have grown to see them operate in those God-given gifts. Whether it be speaking, whatever type of industry that you're in or whatever. Like I have seen like, it's y'all have that energy when it comes to whatever it is that you're doing. People be like, I could have seen you doing something like this. Like I could see you doing something like this. And that goes for the good, and that also goes for the bad. You could have been that one person out of all the motherfuckers that was doing all the bad shit, to where that one teacher, that one person or whatever set you aside and was like, listen, you're way better than whatever the fuck that you're doing with these people. I see this in you. That be them angels coming to reassure you. Like, hey, the path you on ain't really the best. So I'm going to send some people in before the situations start to happen. It's not meant to hurt you. It's meant to help you. But they can only help so much if you aren't listening to them. In all actuality, listening to yourself. Right? So shocked here. It says sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, and transformation. You guys are changing so much, and it's really shocking people in the ways in which you think, you act, you look, you move, you dress. Like, you really are setting yourself apart from the shit that you was so used to doing. You're growing, collective. You're growing. It's known. Like, it's really like people is, dropping their jaw. Okay, some of y'all really have been getting into the gym. I'm hearing drop dead gorgeous. Somebody just think you fine as hell. Okay, but it's making me think of that one dude that be on Instagram. He was like when people ask me what my target weight is, he was like, jawline. He was like, jawline. He just want, and I think that's the most like sexiest part of a man. I know everybody has their things, right? But for me, what does it for me? The jawline for sure. The jawline, I don't know what it is, but it just, that side profile, just do something. It just do something. Somebody like looking at you though. Like when you're not looking at them, they like looking at you. That's that's what I get. Even from the side profile. Like you could just be minding your business, but like somebody, yeah, poker face. And then somebody trying to act as though like they wasn't staring you down. They're like, oh shit, it's written all over my face. That's funny. But listen, poker face. I'm hearing poker face, poker face. Somebody could like Lady Gaga. Is that Lady Gaga? I think that, yeah, it is. It says taking a risk and options, not showing hand, gambling. Okay. Excuse me. You got some people, because you have this angel-like energy, right? I feel like you also have a good sense of your intuition. For these people, I feel like it's a lot that people did not expect from you, especially with the energy of whoever it is that you may have separated yourself from, trying to make other people feel a certain type of way of you. Again, when they really got to experience you, they were shocked as far as like, wow, you're nothing like what was said. So with poker face, however they felt as though based off before meeting you, how they could treat you, based off of however the fuck they thought that they could treat you, you quickly cause people to kind of like tighten up a little bit with this poker face type of energy, you know, because it's like they quickly find out based off of however your vibe, your aura is, like, oh, I can't play with this person. Like, yeah, this person is very sweet, very much an angel and a sweetheart, but at the same time, they're not naive. They're not naive. So when it comes to taking a chance or any type of risk, they know like, I can't move like this with this type of person. Okay. You also got some people that are very shocked in the ways in which you are growing, that is like in some type of secret competition with you. Because with this on poker face, not showing hand, it's like a sense of intimidation here, okay? But it's like they will never admit that they're intimidated by you, but best believe whenever they get out of your energy, when it comes to whatever it is, as far as like you are transforming in life, the way you think, the way you look, the way you dress, whatever, it makes these people be like, okay, well, let me see, again, tighten up. What I gotta do? I'm not gonna show this person that based off of whatever it is that they got going on makes me feel a way as far as a lack of confidence or courage, or again, you have this vibe collective that you make people feel like they're being left behind. Whether you start eating differently, you start caring more about your physicality, you started enhancing your mind when it comes to reading books, audio books, whatever, educating yourself, going back to school. You know, it makes people look at their life when you leave, and you may disclose these certain things about them, or they may physically see it with their eyes. Like, dang, you know, I do got to really work on being a better person. Like, I like the way in which this person energy was, and with however my intentions may have been towards them is actually auto-correcting my damn self to be a better person. Because it's like somebody is self-checking themselves. Like, I'm not going to allow another motherfucker that they could have had an experience with make me feel a way in which how my encounter was with this person. Because just as sweet as you are, you could get there with a motherfucker if they don't respect you. Okay? So it's like you're very sweet, but people know that you got this side to you to where it's like, okay, you can fuck around and find out if you want to. You know, you don't really show people. Again, you don't have to be the loudest one in the room. It's making. What is this dude on Instagram name? Oh my fucking God. People used to really like to bully you on the real though. But it's making me think of this dude. It's this light-skinned dude. He got these glasses on, but he be talking. He be like, bitch. So like, me and my homegirl, we be sitting there to each other. We be dying laughing. But he was like, it was this one time I was fighting this boy, whatever. He was talking about like how he hit him with something, or he did something. And he ended up like fuck him up. He was like, he gave me a 2-piece. He was like, okay, I know not to mess with that one. He was like, because why you fight like that? Like, nigga, you fucking with me and you trying to tell me how I need to fight you? No. I'm gonna take it. You know, some people fight for blood. You don't know what type of anger some people got in them. Okay, it's making me think of road rage too. So like, you never know if it's somebody's last motherfucking straw. Okay, that's why it's very important to be kind to people, because you don't know the ways in which you may trigger somebody to where they're like, man, fuck this and fuck you. Okay. Because not everybody, however somebody may be feeling internally with poker face, they may not, it may not be no signs. So yeah, you're gonna be real shocked in the way in which a motherfucker reacts, you know, when I feel like somebody has been like holding something in. Okay. Self-indulgent, it says self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Or maybe that's the way in which somebody could have operated. And this makes me think of an exercise that I was doing with my therapist, you know, as far as like what you are feeling internally, but how you show up, you know. Not to say that you have to look like whatever it is that you've been through, but when it comes to however it is that you are feeling internally, if you do not have a certain type of capacity to show up in a certain way, it is very important to vocalize that. Okay? Vocalizing it. It'll make a lot of things run smoothly. And the people that love you and the people that care about you, they will understand. Like, hey, I'm not able to make it to this. Hey, I can't really, if I've been a little this, if I got this going on. So if you don't really hear from me and things like that, that's why this is. You know what I'm saying? Like healthy communication. Because we all are adults. We all live our own individual lives and we all got shit going on. So when you vocalize that, it alleviates the space for assumptions. Okay, friendships, relationships, what have you. Okay, so you don't have to feel like you questioning. Oh, hold on. Am I a little too close? Oh, it hold on one second, y'all. It had popped off. I don't know. The birds was over there and it had like popped off. I was like, oh, huh? No. I was just sitting here and then, yeah. It's too much? Okay. Okay, well, have a good day. Thank you. Child, it's so funny. Whoever is in the love department, somebody wants to get a point across. Hey. I'm sitting here talking to the guy. I guess he came to fix the little issue with the little the water that was spouting out. He was like, you know, sometimes when the pressure gets too much, it just chill. Listen, addiction. What's that song? Isn't it another Neo song that is addiction? 1, 2, but I can't help it. I know the way you feel. The next time I'm gonna. I got a problem and I don't know how to do about it. Somebody backed up, okay? Somebody backed up. They're like, I got a problem and I don't know how to go about it, okay? I don't know how to go about it. But listen, because whatever it is, okay, let's get into love. Whoever this person is, you shocked the hell out of them. Maybe y'all could have had some type of engagement, okay? They freed themselves a little bit too much when it came to you. Or the feeling that you gave them is what they want to experience again. Okay? Like, it's very addictive. Your sensual energy, understand, collective, that when you heal yourself internally, when someone enters you, they are going to feel that too. Okay, just as you deal with motherfuckers that don't do no healing work and they miserable and always this and that. When you ever dealt with someone and you just felt so drained, or you just felt like you just, again, like you worried about shit that you wasn't even worried about, all because you encountered with this person and their energy is exchanged onto you. Okay, but your your energy, it makes this person, especially the sensual one, right? It makes this person want to lock that shit down. They like, oh hell no. That's why I'm telling you, engagement came out here. They like, I want to put a ring on it. I want to put a ring on it. Okay, divine feminine energy. That's so funny. Okay. He said, I don't want to know the deeper parts of you. Okay. And I feel like this is you with this person, right? Because we got getting to know each other. So this is not just on some surface level type shit. Somebody is like, how do you just have that type of energy? Like, for someone to want to open up their consciousness and awareness, right? That shows the fact that they want to grow with you in some way. Okay, and I feel like the more you know this, the more you get to know this person, I feel like the more you're gonna like them. They're worried about you, like you knowing the deeper parts of them, but I feel like that's what sets this person apart from anybody that you was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? The realness. Like, yo, this is what I'm battling with. Not too many people have those type of conversations, and I get it, because with worrying here, you know, you tell a motherfucker the deeper parts of you, and you don't even know if a motherfucker gonna accept you, if they gonna go and yeah, doubt is here. That's what's going through their mind. Are you gonna run and go and tell my business? Are you gonna go, yeah, laugh and joke? There's people out here battling real shit when it comes to them, themselves, mentally, sexually, whatever. To where, like, those are the things that you would want to share with somebody that you want to grow old with, so they can have a sense of knowing you. Okay? I feel like you are somebody that don't judge someone. Life has all fucked us in some way, shape, or form. Okay? It has. Some in which we talk about, some in which we don't. But somebody wants to have that sense of a comfortability, or you give someone this sense of a comfortability to where they can talk to you about the parts that they probably ain't never talked to anybody else about before. You know what I'm saying? This makes me think of past relationships when I was told certain things in regards to someone. And now that I have grown and gotten older, the way of going about that, I would have moved totally different to further, like, be the one to help protect someone, and not just submitting to however everybody else was just like putting shit up under the rug as if shit never fucking happened. But now that I'm older, I was just like, yeah, I could have if I had a certain type of consciousness or awareness, I could have set the tone to where it was like, this is my person. I'm aware it ain't cool, and I ain't like the rest of these motherfuckers. Right? Anywho, because listen, like, I want to protect you, collective. You're not here to harm this person. You have that certain type of energy to where it's like, even the people that they feel as though they got something over whoever it is that you with, whether it be your lover, your friend, your family member, or whatever, you that type of person that ain't gonna let a motherfucker just get away with speaking on somebody that you love and care about so frivolously. You got people protecting your name in rooms that you ain't even in. I love your company. Okay. It say what time you get off. So somebody like, what time you get off for work? What you doing? I just kicking it. Somebody like kicking it with you. Okay, you a good time. All right, you make me look at life differently. I'm trying to tell you, collective. Okay, high sex drive. They gonna want to be zooing it and zooing it and zooing it. Wow. Dimples. Okay, somebody really likes to make you smile. They like to get those dimples showing. Okay. Ooh, they like to get those dimples showing. You can have dimples on your back too. Okay. That's funny. I was admiring myself in the mirror the other day. And I was like, you can really see my back dimples now. The thumb compressors. Oh my God. I love how funny you are. That's funny. I'm telling you, you and this person, y'all be having each other laughing. Okay, talking stage. So this is new. This is new. Somebody is very shocked at the way in which they are very interested in you. And they keep a poker face, but like they really want to be like, what you doing? Can we come over? They look. They will want you over every fucking day. Shit. Okay? Like you have this certain type of personality or company to where like they want to come home to. Okay? She was mine first. I'm telling you, you got to pass energy. It's giving Ray J. I hit it first. Somebody is upset at the fact that like your ex, I don't know what's up with your ex. I don't know why they didn't think that you was gonna do it with someone else. That's so shocking to them. Okay? But somebody is like, she was mine first. Oh God. This past person is very jealous. They may be shocked with whoever it is that you find yourself with, or the fact that you was in another relationship, but they gonna try and keep they cool with this poker face. They ain't gonna really try. They ain't gonna show you how they really feel. It's gonna be like, oh, okay, cool. That's your little yeah. All right. Okay. But in they heart and heart, it's like, what the fuck? I fumbled my go-getter. What? You done upgraded your life and you done found somebody that is upgraded within themselves too. And you shitting on whoever your new person is. Whether it be physically, mentally, financially, is like it's shitting on this person. Okay, Earth sign energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right. I don't know why I'm getting that song. Y'all really got an ex that really didn't think that you was gonna like move on, get into another relationship, actually take someone else serious outside of them. Because this past person thought, oh, time, space, separation should be good, and then we can get back now that we got older. No. Because I'm hearing that song by Heather Medley. I channeled this in another reading too. I forgot which one though. When she was like, imagine seeing him out in town, holding another hand. She's staring me down, so I figured that he told her who I am. And it don't matter either way what they do or say, 'cause ain't nothing changed. He's standing with her, but her soul is calling out my name. Come on, collective. Somebody feel like in their mind, you're going to always be their girl. You're going to always be their baby. Child, your aura steals the show. I'm telling you. Walk in any room and light it up. I know you like that. Ooh, collective. Somebody is very aware of this angel energy that you hold. Okay, third parties involved. You definitely got a past ex that's trying to like come back into your energy. Like they know that you are better off elsewhere. And even if it came to them wanting to be a side piece, that's what they was gonna want to do. Okay, this is her, him, situationship. So again, y'all at the talking stage, but whoever this new person is, okay? You're at the talking stage, just a little situationship, but somebody looking at you for something long term. They really want to grow with you. So they showing their homegirls, they showing their homeboys. They like, yeah, this her, this him, what you think? Okay, for some of y'all, this person ain't really even showing you to their homies. Okay, it for the mass majority, because you're breaking free from those type of environments, right? So you already know the type of homies and homegirls you got. So you ain't even gonna show it to them. This is like somebody showing it to like their sister, their mom, they brother. You know, it's somebody like a family member that somebody could be showing this to. And even that you gotta watch. Well, I feel like somebody feels like they have to watch too. But anywho, a pleasure to be around. I'm trying to tell you, collective. A lot of people love being around you. A lot of people is attracted to the light, even the dark. So that's why when it comes to people, you have to really be aware of the red flags. And the reason why you withhold all this good energy is because you carefully vet the type of people that you want to be around. Because the type of people that you find yourself around it plays a part on how your mood is, how your energy is. You know what I'm saying? You got a lover that's always pissing you off and things like that. You're going to go to work pissed off, especially if you don't know how to separate the shit. It has a tendency of projecting into other areas, like I always say. You mad off of some shit that somebody else did, but then when you go and you handle this person, your patience is short from dealing with that person. So now you're being rude, and now you're rushing other people that was doing the same shit they was doing with everybody else that came in, but with you, it's the issue. All because of somebody else's shit. You know? So when you carefully is like telling yourself, oh, I don't want to be around these certain type of people that raise these certain type of emotions in me. When you find peace within yourself, you find peace in how you maneuver throughout your day. Okay? Listen. You're going to find it. Just like how you have to find it within yourself, you're going to find it. Just like how you make deal with somebody that causes issues, you're going to find issues in everything. After dealing with that person that set the tone, you're going to find them in everything. And then you're going to sum it up to, today just was not my day. No, today it could have been your day, but you was around that energy that made it not your day. You pick up what I'm putting down, collective? Okay? Late night car drives. There's that side profile view. I'm trying to tell you. Driving, ain't got no actual destination. You know, just again, join each other's company. Somebody just feels like, yeah, you just one of a kind. Okay? It says Mrs. Mr. Fix It. Ooh. Whoever this person energy is, collective, I like the fact that they are very gentle with you. This is not somebody that's going to be like, you do it. Okay? Because what they say, well, one man won't do, another one will. It made me think of this, because I feel like with this past person, you kept asking someone to be a certain, not even just be a certain type of way, but to handle you in a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? To handle you differently. But that came at a cost of them changing themselves. It's not like you was telling this person, oh, you got to be like this, you got to act like this and do this, whatever. It's like, no, I'm trying to let you know how it's not, however it is that you're used to operating, it's not working with how I receive being loved or cared for. So it makes me think of this one Instagram post I seen of this, is this wife and husband, whatever, right? And she was like, I guess she must have been telling her husband for months to put up the TV mount, and he kept bypassing it or whatever, right? So she was in the kitchen, she was doing her, making her lunch or whatever. She was like, oh, I got a guy coming over to put the TV mount up. And he was like, what? I thought I told you I was going to put the TV mount up. He was like, she was like, well, I've been asking you for months, so I just hired somebody else to do it. And his ass went and got that toolbox. Got the TV mount. He was like, no other man about to come up in my house and, and fix some shit, and I'm here basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, but listen, it was, she still got her point across, right? She didn't have to be like, well, I've been asking you for months and you still ain't did it. Woo, woo. Nah, this shit got to get done, right? All right, cool. Well, since I've already asked you and you have prioritized other shit prior to whatever it is that I asked you to do, then I'm going to ask a professional to come, and I'm willing to pay to get the shit done. Okay? So maybe that could have been the situation there. It was just like, well, shit, I've been mentioning this and that, and you did not want to fix it. So, I mean, shit, I found somebody else that could. But I feel like it's a situation here with whatever that past energy is. It's like whoever it is, they fixed it a little too good. They fixed it a little too good. So now somebody is like, well, shit, I don't even, whether you doing it or not, you don't do it the way collective do it. Lord Jesus, what am I into right now? Okay, anywho. Golly. The boy is mine. Yeah, especially with that situation I just spoke on. Like, somebody is like, he's mine, or I had him first. But it wasn't until you got a hold of him to where it was just like, for how long? Okay. Anywho, I miss you, energy. Somebody misses you. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Somebody definitely has a past ex energy who is hard for them to let go of, or for them to let go of them. I don't know if it's just been time, space, energy, kids, whatever that involves. Okay. But can I have your number? But it was kind of folded up. It's making, what's that song I instantly heard? That Jaheim song. Put that woman first. I could remember. What did he say? Because he mention something about numbers in your pocket. Because I was chasing skirts now. I do remember. Oh, I forgot to be a lover. When you start playing little games and the fights keep getting worse. Finding numbers in her purse. Yep. You better put that woman first. He's like, little games. Like, somebody was like, okay, again, what one man won't do, another one will. Like, somebody knows that they're a sweetheart, whatever. So, maybe somebody did not, especially with women getting, men approaching, it could be a little scary, okay? So, you just never know the ways in which somebody could have just accepted someone's phone number to not make them feel like, oh, you just out my league. Because you never know the ways in which people, again, could be triggered. So maybe somebody accepted somebody's phone number and put it in their purse, but it wasn't really nothing like that, though. But it definitely could have made someone feel a certain type of way with them seeing that. That could be significant. But it goes back to, like, again, it gave someone the energy of, you better stop lacking on this person because you're not the only person that wants to get at them. That's what I get from that. Like, can I have your number? Can I have it? Can I have your number? What's that sitcom? Was that on, I forgot what it was, but he was in the movie theater. And he was asking the girl, he was like, can I have your number? Can I have it? Like, it's some people that are very persistent, okay? And reliable to, if you know, if somebody, it's the energy here of somebody not being treated right, but somebody else treating them the ways in which they like to be treated without even having to ask. So they know it's possible through whoever it is that they ain't got to ask for. It's just the fact that they ain't getting it from who they are associated with, okay? I came in on some player shit, but you changed that on the real. Some of y'all, okay, because situationship came out. Somebody could have stepped out of a situation and had a situationship with you. They could have just wanted to keep it P. You know what I'm saying? Just be on some player shit. Boom. But feelings get involved. This person gets to missing you. That's what that healing energy do. You want more of it. Lord Jesus Collective. They thought that they were just going to, look, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Somebody feels stupid, you know. I don't like saying stupid, but somebody feels, what's another word? Somebody kind of feels like out on their luck, right? Because they were lucky with gratitude, they were grateful or lucky to come across someone like you, but they didn't win anything, or they weren't able to win you, take you home, like keep you, I don't know. So it's like somebody that stepped out and didn't think that it was going to be that deep, but then they actually did turn into feeling, this person got like deep feelings for you, you know? And they didn't expect that. So it's kind of like, I can't even do nothing to fuck about it, you know, because I still have this other situation. But I feel like you, in whichever way, were meant to be in that person's life to show them a certain way of being treated. Okay? Natural. You ain't got to force shit. It just goes naturally. Naturally. It's giving like pure energy. Somebody feels like you have a pure soul. You could be a natural. You don't really like to wear too much makeup or any type of anything else. Like, you know, you could like to wear your natural hair. Feels like I've known you in a past life. Okay, it was your mind that got me first. Okay, so yeah. Oh shit. Again, that's something that you can't buy. The way in which somebody thinks, the way how intellectual that you are, you can't buy that shit. You can't even fake it. Somebody just likes the way that you word shit. You know, you make them look at life differently. Like they are really addicted to your energy. Yeah, seduction. And they attracted to you. Ooh, passion. Ooh, shit. Insane chemistry, sparks, having fun, equal interest, burning desire. It's like, damn, not only is your sensual energy addictive, but just your natural energy. Like, just somebody, listen, they want you on their side like a holster. What's that, Fabulous? Okay, somebody could like Fabulous. What was that song when he said that? It was it Shawty you the shit. The shit. Shawty you the shit. Shawty you the shit. Sugar honey iced tea. Sweeter than one iced tea. Little mama spicy. Clean up very nicely. And I do the same. Hotter than my name, but I do not know the name. Is it Keisha? Is it? Sorry, it could be Keisha. That's you, nephew, niece. Okay, that's what I tell you. It be dumb family members that this person probably can't show them because they're gonna be like, yeah, you gonna be plotting on my person. But oh, baby, when they bring you around, they be like, okay, I see you got somebody different. You ain't got the hood broad no more. You ain't got the hood nigga no more. You got what? Okay, you got a whole different aesthetic from the type of women or men that this person is used to dealing with. Understand that, collective. A whole different aesthetic and just a way of being. You're very respectful. You again, the way you grace a room. You helpful. That's why, like, as much as your energy is like this, when you leave, you got them type of family members of this person asking about you. Like, yo, is Woo coming with you? All right, cool. Because last time Woo came, I connected with them and it was cool. Woo. And I want to know if they coming. You got that type of energy, collective. Okay? The family approves of you. And honestly, like with your energy, you're going to help this person heal their family issues. Like, they could have dealing with like lovers or something, to where if it was a thing with the mom or whatever like that, just very rude, disrespectful to their parents, you know, or their family members or things like that. Like, you're going to be probably like the peacemaker in whatever type of shit that be going on. You never know. Like, but I feel like it's more so through your person. Like, you teaching your person how to go about things with their own family is going to help this person heal whatever type of issues that they got going on. Whether it be vocalizing certain things, or whether it be this person's just separating themselves from those energies that cause them to retract to a past version of themselves. Because people, if this person was to date someone who was accustomed to that type of shit, they're going to keep going through it. I'm hearing 2 heads are better than 1. Date night, put that shit on. Somebody want to see you in some what's that song? Them Slick by it is, yeah, Fabulous energy is strong here. Somebody do like Fabulous, okay? When he was like with Jeremiah, that body's perfect, you are. No matter what they say, everything's just fine. You got that. He was like, what'd she say? What's that part of the song when he was like, it's called Them Slick. Okay, somebody could like your physique. Okay. He was like, we going out for the night. Get dressed for the night. He said, bitch really went and threw on something tight. Somebody want to see something like hugging your body. Okay. Ignore text messages. All right. Being that this is in the talking stage with how this person feels about you, they really are ignoring other people. Like, this is somebody who is giving you like their undivided attention. Okay. Maybe this may cause like, based off of how much you guys, this is how you know you must really like this person, or this person must really like you, because y'all can be chilling. Again, there's no title on this. Okay, it's no title. It's very fresh. I'm feeling you, you feeling me. Let's keep seeing each other. It's like that. It's not a title on this yet. Okay? But it's like when you guys get to hanging, if your phone go off, if your phone go off or something like that, and you ignore it, that's, I feel like from your standpoint, it's like being respectful as far as like, I want to give you my undivided attention. It's kind of like damn if you do, damn if you don't, right? But maybe to somebody else that may bring a red flag, like, oh, why you not answering your phone? Why you don't want to see who calling you? Why, you know what I'm saying? So like maybe that may be a thing here. Okay, maybe that may show you a certain red flag within this person, like, oh, okay, trust is a thing here. Okay, instead of being like, damn, you an insecure ass motherfucker, it's like, nah, you know, you never, again, we never know the ways in which certain things may cause someone to act a certain type of way. So instead of making them feel bad about it, look at the situation as far as why people react the way that they do, as far as it being, it may have been something that they went through that is causing them to carry on like that. Because even though your intentions was not to make them feel as though you didn't want to probably check your damn phone or something like that, it's how they perceived it, right? Healthy communication. Integrity. Yeah, because you the same way with this person when you're around them and when you're away. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker's hitting your line, you don't block them, they calling you from multiple numbers, you ain't got no control over that. You did what you had to do as far as ignore motherfucker, but again, your energy causes people to be so addictive towards it. So yeah, they're gonna be like, okay, so let me figure out another phone to call this person on, and this and that. Obsessed. But just like how you ain't answering that damn phone or that text message from that energy while you're with them, it's the same way when you're away. So they getting ignored either way. Okay, late night conversations, because yeah, I feel like y'all could have been in the midst of having a deep conversation. Your phone could have been going off or something, somebody blowing you up, and it's just like just like a motherfucker can smell. That's probably why you got this past ex, because it's almost as if this person can just smell that you got another person in your energy. That's crazy. One-sided whole time. This is somebody who, they see that you're no longer the one putting in all the work towards wanting to keep the situation going. So just as one-sided as they were with you, now this sense of them wanting to get back in good graces and do all of this and do all of that with you, it's the same way. It is the same way. Okay, so let's get some advice from spirits. And then we go get some spiritual messages. So what advice, spirit, should we give collective in regards to this energy that is surrounding them? Okay, 7 of Cups. Again, those red flags, illusions. Anything that has confusion is not sent from Big G. And even if it's something that you feel like that you need a confirmation on, then yes, go to Big G to get that confirmation. If you are confused about something, don't go to another person. Because listen, you never know who's interested in you or not. Okay, you never know who is interested in you or not. So you know, by you going to the person that could be interested in you, they could be talking so much shit on somebody to cause you not to go towards them, because the whole time they want them. Okay, but this is somebody that you could have trusted or whatever. Y'all got a level of trust. But I feel like it's a situation here where it's like somebody likes someone. Somebody could be speaking about someone that another energy could be very intimidated by. They probably shocked with that shocked and poker face. They shocked that this person would be interested in you, but you intimidate this person that this person is going to talk to you about. Okay. That's like a side note for somebody here. Okay. So again, somebody is trying to play their cards right. So I feel like that had a lot to do with bringing confusion around a decision that somebody wanted to make in regards to another person, all because they like the person considering the decision with someone. Lord. Okay. This could be two people that's used to like talking to each other about the options that they have. This could be like friends. I'm hearing friends with benefits. I don't know. Something like that. 3 of Cups. Okay. 10 of Cups. The Lovers. Shit. Somebody feels like you really are a good time. Like 3 of Cups, they can bring you around their friends and family. Like you know how to hold your liquor. Okay, you know how to hold your liquor. That's what I'm getting to. It's like you're not going to be somebody that's going to embarrass them. Okay, the Lovers, they choose you. Like it's something about you, collective, that makes them feel as though like they'll be emotionally fulfilled in this relationship. And I feel like even just with you and your energy, like where you're at, you want to be with somebody that you can have a good time with. I'm telling you, with 7 of Cups, anything that makes you feel confused, you don't want it. Especially if somebody with a lover, somebody's choosing you, right? Lover's all about choices. If somebody is choosing you and being like, hey, I like you, but nothing else other than this person verbally just saying, hey, I like you, takes place, to let them know. There's a difference between liking someone and being interested. Interest shows action. It has action behind it. Telling, you can talk all you want, but if you ain't doing nothing, you ain't doing nothing. Because I feel like that is what's going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled when it comes to, being with someone in a relationship. As much as you have to recognize your worth, you want somebody who also recognizes your worth and is going to realize when they got a real one in their face. Okay, 9 of Cups, because you're already emotionally fulfilled within yourself. 2 of Wands, you focusing on your future. You already left behind what you needed to leave behind. So when it comes to the type of people that you want in your world, because in the 2 of Wands tarot card, it's a guy looking at the whole horizon with the wand in one hand and that world in another. And there's another wand that he got behind him. So when it comes to fire sign energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, when it comes to even, you don't have a sense of attachment to people. But a lot of people have a sense of attachment to you. Your energy, again, is very addicting. And it's because you fill your own cup up so much. Collective 9 of Cups. You good. You good. The world is what you make it. And I feel like you have confidently been making it the type of world that you want it to be. Down from the people that you associate with, the type of lover, the people that you go out and, again, 3 of Cups, you socialize, you have drinks with, you party with, because that says a lot about what type of person that you are too. It's making me think of that Instagram reel I seen when that guy said, where you frequent becomes your frequency. So for you to have this angel energy, your ass be where the love is at. Where motherfuckers genuinely love you, care about you, support you. Because it makes it easier for you to reciprocate that energy when you know it's genuine, right? King of Wands. Who is this fine ass person? The Moon card? You don't even see this person coming. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, you got a fine ass fire sign in your energy. Okay, and you ain't even know it. The Hermit, but they peeping you though. Oh, they peeping you, and you don't know that they peeping you in a certain type of way. You don't know, okay? Knight of Pentacles, they want to take it slow. I'm hearing take it slow. Oh, oh, it's time to take it slow. Girl, I'm in love with you. This ain't the honeymoon. It gets more enticing every day. I know it's love sometimes hurt, but I still put you first in the things we don't know which way to go. Like, whoever this person is, y'all gonna have, it's such a beautiful ass connection between you and whoever this person is. Okay? Very beautiful collective. Because what did he say? We don't know which way to go. When it comes to life, even just us in our adult years, we are only doing and operating in ways in which we were taught. Whether taught by how other people taught us how to do things, whether it's the ways in which we taught ourselves to do things, we're only going based off of what we know and what has worked out. Okay, but at the end of the day, we are all what? Ordinary people. Trying to figure this shit out. And somebody want to figure it out with you. Somebody want to figure it out with you. Y'all gonna have like a real low-key type of relationship too. But with the Hermit energy, this is somebody who has like really done the inner work. Or you're like helping this person do the inner work. Somebody misses you. This I miss you card flipped right on over. Okay? I'm hearing that Aaliyah song too. I channeled that in another reading. I forgot which one though. I miss you straight from high school. You up and left me. We were close friends, also lovers. Did everything for one another. And now you're gone and I'm lost without you. Now you know I gotta live and make it sober. Come back to me. Can you hear me calling for me? Calling for you. Some of y'all have a loved one that has passed on. It could have been some type of tragic situation, right? Because when I think of Aaliyah with the plane crash, as I see a plane flying across now, as much as you miss this person, they miss you too, collective. As much as you miss them, they miss you too. And I feel like they are around you. Earlier, I seen this yellow balloon, right? And it was near, because I'm still at the cemetery, y'all. And there was a yellow balloon. I don't even know where it went, but it was hovering over one of these plats, right? And it traveled like down there. And I don't know. I guess I was too much into the message. I don't even know where it went. But it made me think of, I seen this one reel, this guy, he was, some of y'all could work security. Ooh, security or something. And that's so funny. Eight of Pentacles definitely has to do with work. Somebody could have been at work or something. But he was saying, somebody could work at a school. Because he was a janitor, right? And he was like, I don't know what it is, but this red balloon keeps following me or whatever. I think he acknowledged the balloon and it came to him or something. It was, I don't know. Maybe something happened, something supernatural you could feel as though happened that made you feel as though it was a passed over loved one that was around you. It made me think of this one story that a friend told me about, like shortly after when his mom had passed away, he used to always be in his mom's like conditioner. And she used to always tell him, like, why are you always in my conditioner? Get out of my stuff. Woo, woo. So he said he used it. And he said he put it on the sink in a secure place, right? He said he walked away and the bottle just went and fell on the ground. And he was like, it was basically like his mom telling him, like, stay out of my shit. So I don't know. y'all have an angel around y'all that is going to forever be around you. You know, even if they weren't able to be around you in the capacity in which you may have wanted them to be in while they were still here, just know that they have a better bird's eye view of being around now that they're not, you know? Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Is somebody here that's weighing the pros and cons when it comes to you, or trying to weigh out a certain situation? Because Page of Swords, there is some gossip, and that goes back to like whoever tried to make it seem as though like you were this dark ass person and you shouldn't work with this person, do this or do that. Like whoever was in that certain type of energy, Nine of Pentacles. I do feel like somebody is choosing to separate themselves. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, this is independent energy. Okay, somebody could be going independent on something here, or no longer wanting to like tie their finances to being made with certain people, places, or things. Okay, the Emperor, yeah, it's like you realizing you your own boss, so you're not about to sit here and be around people that's making you feel as though you the motherfucking help or you work for them, or the sidekick friend, or the side piece lover, or whatever. No, it's like, you know, you taking control. You taking control. Wheel of Fortune, and this is exactly why good shit keeps happening to you, Collector, because you make good moves. You listen to yourself. You put yourself in a position to win, even when it don't make sense to you. Like, dang, I gotta cut off this person. Like, man, I really love this person. I gotta separate myself from them and things like that. Like, you really are listening to your intuition. There's no reason. It's not no coincidence as to why you feel a certain type of way around certain settings and people. Okay? Like, you know how much of an honor it would be to be able to, like, imagine your energy, whether people want to believe it or not, like, when people really get to a sense of knowing you, they will understand why people love you. It's like, to know you is to love you. I feel like you had a lot of people who, again, they allow other people to form a knowing of you before actually getting to know you. But you have that certain type of energy of, like, imagine if they made a worldwide announcement that some of y'all about to go viral or nationwide with something. Okay, my goofy ass is hearing nationwide. Let me not lose my train of thought. Damn. Listen. Some of y'all got some funny ass kids, okay? Or somebody's kid is funny and they remind them of someone. Imagine, right? They had a worldwide announcement saying, hey, we found real angels. And you can have the luxury of seeing, knowing, and meeting one. Everybody would be, you give off celebrity energy, Collective. You give off celebrity energy. Your angel-like energy gives off celebrity energy. Because you are very exclusive with who you choose to have around you. That is what makes you bear this energy. Because you're just not going to be around just any and everybody. But when you do, it's pure, it's love, it's natural, it's genuine. It doesn't feel like you got to force anything. You don't feel like you got to worry. Well, have you ever really been around somebody and you just felt like you was good? Like, I'm good, I'm straight. I know I'm gonna be fed. I'm gonna be loved on. I know I'm gonna be taken care of. I ain't gonna have to worry about leaving my shit around this person and they taking my shit, whether it be my money, my feelings, my girl, my dude. Like, A motherfucker you ain't got to worry about. That is a blessing to have someone like that in your life. To constantly have people in your life where you feel like, oh, I got to worry about not showing my accomplishments and what I got going on because I know like this person gonna feel a certain type of way, or you know what I'm saying, I gotta make sure I put this up because I know this person come. Just don't be around the shit. You ain't even got to be around the shit if you got to go through motherfucking terms and conditions every time you around somebody. Okay. You're my angel. Alright, so let's get some spirit messages and we out of here, y'all. People are really truthfully seeing you for who you are, collective, though. Okay? And all you have to do is keep being yourself. All that negative energy, they wanted you to show up in a way that represents them, to feed the narrative of the bullshit that they was telling people, and you didn't. So who's left to look dumb? Don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that. Instead of fighting your feelings, go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. Some people really do find comfort in chaos and conflict. They'll get upset, again, like I said, they'll get upset and they hold that anger in till they can't hold it no more. Instead of acknowledging, hey, this situation made me feel a certain type of way. That's how you release that type of emotional burdens. I feel like you are around a lot of people who don't like to vocalize how they feel towards you, but they will hold in how you apparently unknowingly made them feel and treat you as such. And then expect for you, or, you know, because what does it say? Instead of fighting your feelings, they feel a certain type of way. But instead of allowing them to feel that way and acknowledge it, they will rather want to fucking fight with you. But your energy does not allow these people to do that. So it frustrates them even more because you don't have inviting energy of fuck shit. So it's either A, you be an adult and we can have a healthy conversation and talk about this shit, or we ain't gonna talk about it at all. And by not talking about it at all, it's not hurting you, it's hurting them more so. Because, listen, you're not allowing negative things to fester. You asking them questions that's causing that hurt, that's causing that pain. So you ain't got to go to sleep worrying about the shit. You got your clear answer right from the horse's mouth. Right from the horse's mouth. You got it. Why let shit fester when you can nip the shit in the bud right then and there? But a lot of people have that going on when it comes to feeling away and treating someone accordingly based off of that. It's unfair. More so for them, like I said, because you probably don't even know what the fuck is going on. Okay? Sometimes walking away is the only option, not because you want to make someone miss you or realize they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself enough to know you deserve better. I'm telling you, collective, y'all really are walking away from people, places, and things that just do not serve your highest good. Some people may feel as though you think you better than us because you choosing to hang with someone else, choose a different route, do these things instead of these things that we always used to do. And this, it's just like, yo, people feel like you taking your energy away is teaching them a lesson. That's how valuable you are. You know, you used to fuck up when you were younger and your mom be like, or, you know, I'm gonna take the iPad away, I'm gonna take that phone away, because it was a value. It kept you entertained. It had a lot of benefits. Oh yeah, you get that feeling from these people. Okay? And a lot of your energy when it comes to them, you know, back in school days when the teacher comes, they're like, oh, your parent gotta like come and get it, basically. But that, your energy, aside from that, in comparison, is kind of like, you gotta go through God to get to me. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't trying to clean your spirit up, Yeah, whatever it is that you got on internally, he said, listen, my mama said I can't go. My daddy said I can't go. I can't go. I can't go with you. It's not even the fact that you don't want to go. It's the fact that God told you couldn't go. And that's through your higher self, your intuition. Because like I said, even for the people that you had to go from, you had to separate yourself from, you didn't want to because you still got love for them. But you had to. That was your higher self being like, yo, this ain't it. Especially on the level of access that you got them on. This ain't it. This has the potential of fucking up some other shit. So you gotta create some distance. Okay? It says, whenever you talk to us, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally coming to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. Okay? Like I said, God gonna always bring people around you that's gonna help bring you confirmations on the right path that you should be going on. It never, what it say? It never goes unnoticed. You know what I'm saying? It's just when it comes to the things that we ask for, a lot of the things that we currently have going on in our life has to make some type of change. You have to grow in some type of way, whether it be our mindset, the way we think. You know, we got to give a little to get a little. Or you can give a lot to get a lot. But the giving, it starts within you first. You know what I'm saying? You can't pour from an empty cup. Okay? And I feel like you've ran across a lot of empty cup days when it comes to people. Okay? It says at the bottom of the deck, have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life is throwing at you. How you deal with those times show your true inner resilience. Nothing can break you. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light, baby. Ooh, I love that. Okay, collective, because listen, that's what I'm saying. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you because despite how you feel like other people may think or feel about it, you're doing what's best for you. And you not knowing how much you are dodging those bullets, them curveballs, and you know, you switching shit up and it's really showing for itself. You're not reacting in the ways in which you used to. And you may have people that like to test you. You know what I'm saying? But you instantly curve out the way. Okay? Oh my God. Sexual energy is here. Somebody got to curve. I'm done with y'all. Listen, collective. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay? Because that internal work, again, is not going unnoticed. You may feel you could have been around a lot of dark ass energy. So when you started to really wake up to yourself and you realizing that not too many people want to hang around you and things like that, is because you hold this certain type of light that has the potential of outshining people or exposing their asses. Okay? So take that as a blessing. Let the trash take its own motherfucking self out. Okay? Somebody trying to make you feel confused about something, understand that that's what they want you to feel. Because otherwise, it will be different. Okay? You don't have to force anything. So, what's for you will always find you, collective. And, again, that energy of like every lifetime. Somebody, you have such a familiar energy to someone. Okay, like somebody feels like they will come across your path every lifetime, whether they have passed on or not. And it was crazy because as I was leaving the gym today, right? As I was leaving the gym today, I seen the dude that looked like Z, y'all. I seen him, and it is funny because like when I was leaving, I said hello, And I'm pretty sure he remembered me from that interaction when I had came up to him the first time I seen him. Because I was just having a rough day at the gym. And it was just so ironic when I was leaving and I walked past and I seen him and I was just like, wow, he looked like Z. That's crazy. And that's when I had approached him and I told him. But I had seen him. I had seen him today. And I was like, dang. Like, it be, I don't know, little confirmation to let you know that your loved ones are still around. They still rooting for you as far as whatever good things that you are trying to do in your life. Even though they may not be here in the physical, they gonna make their presence known somehow in what only ways in which you know. That's what makes life so beautiful, so special. You know? Because nothing is by coincidence. But I love you guys, collective. Keep spreading that fairy dust, okay? She was an angel. Yeah. No, the slang. I love y'all, collective. Make sure y'all have a good day today, okay? Make sure y'all have a good day. Do something that's going to put a smile on your face. If this message resonated, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Put that bell on so you know your girl is dropping the tea and when it's hot. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.